Commissioning it is when we invite a composer to write a work specifically for our singers. I think commissioning is important at the moment because I think we are in an era, a very exciting era, for new music, for new choral music. And this is the time to take the opportunity to commission these incredibly gifted and talented composers to write for us. So we're building a legacy, if you like, for the 21st century. We created ORA Singers as a group of really the top professional choral singers in the world, so that we could create a recorded legacy, first and foremost, of our commissions. So in the first 5 years, we've commissioned 50 composers. I think we're probably leading in our field for commissioning. Very varied composers, young, old, established, up and coming. And the singers, really between the 18 of them, provide a platform for the composer that they can really push the barriers for writing what they really want to write. The pieces that we commission have a long legacy. I mean, it's my intent and vision that in 200 years from now, we will look back to this body of work that we've created as being a real snapshot of the genius of the age. And to have your name enshrined in one of those works is really very, very special. I think the appeal for someone who wants to commission a work for ORA is that they have brought to life, brought to this world, a new work of art. And in our experience, all the works that we've commissioned are deeply special, they're original, they're one-offs. And so to make it possible for us to commission a new work with your sponsorship, you are really the key element in enabling this to happen. Your name is enshrined in the score in perpetuity. So for example, we've had works that have been taken up by choirs all around the world and are being sung by thousands of choral singers. And every time that score is opened, your name as the commissioner appears as the person who has enabled this to happen. So what we do is we invite people to support our commission. So they, with their generous sponsorship, are enabling us to pay the composer, to pay the singers, to hopefully record the work and to make it available to our audiences. And so really, without that sponsorship, none of this would be possible.
I commissioned Joanna Marsh's piece, All Shall Be Well. Some years ago, I went to a concert at a festival that I go to very regularly, and there was a world premiere of a new piece, which was utterly beautiful. And at the end of it, the composer, who'd been applauded, gave the score to the person who'd commissioned it, and it turned out to be a birthday present for his wife, completely unexpected, and he gave it to her on the spot. And I just thought that was such a wonderful thing to do. So I talked to Suzi about commissioning something for ORA, and that was how All Shall Be Well came about. When I talked to Suzi about commissioning something for ORA, we talked about how involved I wanted to be, and because I really wanted to use the Julian of Norwich text and All Shall Be Well, I said, actually, I really do want to be very involved, and I actually selected the words that we ended up using, that Joanna ended up setting. But I think I was a lot more involved than many people would want to be. And one of the nice things Suzi said was, it's very flexible. You know, you can simply put your name, add your name to something. You can commission as a group of people. You can be as involved as I was, really working with Joanna on the text and the idea. I got so much more out of commissioning really than I'd expected. I got a wonderful insight into how composers work and conductors and that whole process of professional music making at the highest level. It was such a creative and satisfying thing to do. I really enjoyed working with Suzi and Joanna, hearing the work premiered, hearing it performed for the first time. That was wonderful. And then Joanna sent me the original score with a lovely message. But I could well imagine in future I would want to commission something in a way for the sheer pleasure and enjoyment that it brings me, but I could also well imagine doing it as a very special gift to somebody. I would absolutely recommend commissioning a work for ORA. It's a wonderful feeling to commission something now that will still be sung and heard in hundreds of years' time.